So I take it you guys had a good night's rest, right?
Maybe.
I guess.
Show.
As you start going down for your breakfast, the innkeep is talking to a few other villagers around the table. When he sees one of you guys, he frowns a little bit and he starts talking about some unforeseen expenses that you guys should cover with gold. But as soon as Vic starts coming down the stairs, he shuts up for a second and he thinks about it. He stares at Vic and just says, "Never mind, I'll put it on your tab."
Morning, barkeep.
What's a tab?
He grunts. He doesn't like you much, Vic.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Do I
suspect
notice that?
so.
Do I notice that? Yeah. Cool. I was just wondering.
No wonder he doesn't like you. It's no secret.
So breakfast is ready. It smells fucking divine. Like, oh, real food. Fuck yeah. Nom nom
Wait,
nom.
didn't we eat this before? Is this supper?
Yeah, you ate
Breakfast?
last night, but dude, it's
Oh.
still a fresh experience. Oh my god, food.
Oh,
Vegetables.
food. Real vegetables. Carrots. Oh my god.
Dude, cheese from cattle.
Wait, did we see
Cheese
cattle?
for everyone.
Yeah,
Oh, we've seen those
Yeah.
dead things.
you've seen a chicken. Apparently there's cattle because there's cheese. Cheese is made out of milk.
Okay.
Yes, but it depends on which kind of milk.
Well, you don't
From
know.
what? I don't trust for cheese.
Yeah, it could be goat.
Human milk.
Yeah.
Dude, does it matter? It smells like something your stomach cannot resist right now.
It very much matters.
Do I have to roll willpower to resist?
I don't think you can resist even with willpower, not after living in the city for a couple of years.
Oh no.
Try it anyway.
It's like a minus
Real
50.
question is, why are you trying to resist it?
Yeah, exactly. Why are you trying to resist
Yeah.
Be
Don't
poisoned.
resist.
Oh, I bet worse. I
it?
guess.
I really don't think the innkeeper is trying to poison his guests. That
It's
would
not
make...
poison, it's just wondering where it came from. We're underground, I don't trust much.
Like, he literally tried to get extra money out of it, so I don't think it's poisoned.
Breakfast. Alexander's just getting some bread.
Plus,
toasting
apart
over
from that, you
fire.
see that there's other people around the tavern who are eating breakfast, so it's definitely not poison, unless he's poisoned
Okay.
specifically your food.
I would
They're
not.
I think we were
pancakes.
joking about poison. Oh my
More
god,
pancakes.
pancakes.
There are pancakes, by the way, sure.
Yes.
I would suspect that they made wheat, given that they have fucking bread. So pancakes are a thing.
Yeah.
Yep. You're in heaven right now, good job.
Woohoo!
Apples, maybe?
Unfortunately no, but there are a few other types of fruit which you've never seen, and actually none of you guys have seen. They're definitely not something from this world, they've come from a different world. They're all very sweet in nature, by the way. There's no sour fruits there.
Aw. Or tart?
So,
Tarty foods?
this world sounds lovely.
We're in the same world.
By the way, if you notice, like outside, the hounds are long gone, like those hyena type desert
Mhm.
fiends from Ash's country. They're no longer on the streets. People outside are bristling and going around with their daily lives.
All 50 of
I
them.
wanted to be their friends.
All 51 of them.
Oh, number didn't increase, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my food. It's like, oh, fruit drink, milk, just everything.
I assume you guys are slowly waking up and going down for breakfast like all of you, or...
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay then. So, as you're still enjoying your morning meal, someone enters the tavern, he looks around and immediately spots you because you guys stick out like fucking sore thumbs. Even if you weren't the only new guys in town, you'd still stick out like sore thumbs. So he
Lies.
immediately approaches you, and guys, greetings travelers. Had a good night's rest?
Yeah.
No, I
they're
want a
very nice
refund.
beds.
No, I want a
Beds.
refund.
I miss
Amo,
beds.
he probably does not own the place, so you can't ask him for the refund. You have to ask the barkeep just for future note.
I don't give refunds! He yells from behind the counter.
You have a good ear there, my friend.
Still don't like you.
Yeah, dude.
So the guy looks confused, looking from the barkeep back to you guys for a second. Well, we're off to a great start. He suddenly grabs a nearby chair and says, "Do you guys mind if I join you?"
Yes.
Knock yourself out.
The crow said that.
We do mind.
Did that crow just speak?
No.
No.
Maybe.
I'm
I'm
Mo's gonna take the crow and shut his mouth. I was like, no.
No. I'm a great ventriloquist. Sullivan says.
The guy looks a little weirded out and confused, but just tries to laugh it off. Good trick. Why am I always stuck with the weirdos? He murmurs to himself.
Anyway,
the
what
crow
do
is
you
got-
need of us?
The crow is gonna hear that, and he's gonna break away from the hands of Ammo and like, what did you say, you fucking idiot?
Nothing.
The crow just said that.
Yeah, I get it. So the guy clears his throat and decides to get on with his business because he's not sure how to handle you guys. You're, let's say, a little bit on the unique side.
No shit.
Alexander tries being friendly now, since he's a charismatic guy. He goes, "So tell me, what do you need of us? Clearly, you need
Well,
us."
Well, I heard about you last night from a few friends that were in the town at the time. I heard you got swindled by someone. You sold him one of the jewels that you brought into town.
Aye, one of them. It was either that or be poor.
Oh, so you have more. Mind if I take a look?
Wow. We're about to get
Sit down.
swindled again.
Well, he is sitting down already.
Oh, really? I thought you just came over. You didn't say you sat down. Okay.
Sit down more.
Right, he's sitting down, so he's with
Sit
us. He
down
goes-
more. How does one sit down more?
Alexander reaches in, takes out one of the gems, and basically holds it out.
The guy takes out something from his pocket and unravels a small cloth with a few tools and a few alchemical ingredients. He then gets a small metal vessel and asks you to put the gem inside the vessel. You know that these are basic appraisal tools.
Hmm. I don't know him since people sell shit like this to me. I
Yeah.
hand him over. If I
Thank
had my
you.
own tools, I would be able to evaluate it, but...
He starts clicking away and doing his stuff to appraise the jewel, and then takes out his magnifying glass to take a better look. You did not find
It's a
these
fake.
at random, did you? These seem to be the cream of the crop.
What the hell
Totally
does that
random.
mean?
He more meant like you didn't just randomly pick up 4 jewels you found. These ones were probably picked out of hundreds like these.
Totally random.
well, what
We
do
just
you
came
mean
across 'em.
exactly?
Well, the way I see it, these are definitely not unique in any way. There's probably hundreds of these jewels, but considering their quality and the way they were preserved, I'd say these are probably the best of their kind.
Instead of a best of the common.
Mm.
I see.
Yeah, something like that. He says, did you guys find them in the mountains somewhere?
You could
That's
say
where
that.
you guys came from, by the way.
Yeah, you could say that.
Interesting. I thought
Wait.
that place was
How-
long since abandoned. I'm
How does
surprised you
one
made it
get
through there.
Underground.
It wasn't easy. Wait,
Anyway.
you know that place?
Yeah, of course I do.
That's strange. The other guy didn't seem to know.
Yeah, well, unlike that lying, cheating bastard, my grandfather used to work in those mines, and I'm the real deal. I'm the jeweler in town.
Ah,
It's just
I
an
see.
ID.
So it's actually good of me not to sell them all.
How much did he give you for the jewel you sold him?
Just 500. I say just, but I ain't seen so much gold in my life.
500, Jesus. He scratches his beard. Are you willing to part with the rest of them?
Well, he did make me promise them to him, but I don't know, since I just got here, I don't like being taken advantage of. Still,
Cares.
you can make an offer.
But that happens all the time.
He scratches his beard again. Tell you what, I'll offer you 1,000 gold for each of them.
Ah. Of course, we'll be able to go to your shop and do this trade.
Oh yeah, of course, my shop is on the edge of town. Like, there's a big wooden billboard, so you can't miss it.
Hey, while he said that, I want to look around if anyone like made a reaction to that price.
No, nobody cares.
Okay.
Ah.
Just testing, you know, if anyone.
Yeah, good
No,
call, good
then
call.
we'll
It's good to be cautious about stuff like that.
I've been wondering, why do so many of you want these gems?
Well,
Gems.
we've got a lot of gold, which is nice and all, but we're pretty lacking in other materials. So gems like these can be very worth it. Like, we can turn them into jewelry, we can use them for alchemical experiments. Gold has its limits, unfortunately.
Ah, you have alchemy here.
Well, to call it alchemy would be a bit generous, but I dabble into a few things.
Interesting. I would love to come and see your shop. Really, I would.
Yeah, of course. Today I have to make a material run, so I won't be open. But maybe later
Maybe.
tonight when I get home, or tomorrow, feel free to drop by.
Of course. I'll come and see you soon as. Till then, I'll think on the trade.
Okay then. After he polishes the gem to remove all the chemicals that were on it from his examination, he gives it back to you and picks up his materials and puts them away. Well then, I guess I'll leave you to your breakfast. I hope you enjoy your stay. And he says goodbye to all of you.
Thank you, kind sir.
And the crow like waves his wing like, yeah, thanks, bro. See you later.
He's still pretty weirded out, but doesn't say anything else and just hurriedly leaves.
Suspicious.
Well, that was lucky. I suppose I just saved us a couple thousand gold.
I told you that guy was
Rich!
ripping you off. The barkeep says from his place.
True, but still, you didn't have a bunch of guys surrounding us, and we don't exactly want to go beating up people we just came into town. Or would you rather
Those
us
guys
do
were
that?
just playing along. It's so boring here that everybody's just begging, itching for a fight and some excitement. Don't worry about it.
Fight off.
Really? You mean no monsters ever get in for a fight?
He scratches his beard. Not as long as we pay for protection.
Gold
Wish I knew
9.
more about this so-called protection. It doesn't sound so good.
Yeah, well, you'll learn one way or another if you're staying for a while. And by
Sorry,
that you
nothing.
see that while the people outside were at first like getting busy with their business, suddenly they start to gather in what seems to be like a small village square. There seems to be some kind of meeting going on. Actually, I guess you'll learn faster than I thought. If you're that interested, you can go and listen. It's happening right now at the square.
Let's go.
Oh, we just finished our food. Yeah, let's go, Telly. Anybody else
By the
wanna
way,
come along?
I
Yeah.
forgot something, Alexander. On your way down from your room, like through the window on the back side of the village, you saw that there seems to be some kind of junkyard with metal parts and different stuff, which is completely out of place considering the village and that it's not technologically advanced or anything. It's the kind of graveyard of junk you'd find in your city above ground. So that might have caught your attention, just saying.
The city doesn't look very advanced, so it's probably got me wondering.
Yeah, well, the village is pretty simple, like what you'd see, like there's wood, there's stone, and there's fucking whatever bullshit. Like, it's a normal village what you'd expect from a fantasy world. It's nothing special. So the graveyard out of metal is really sticking out like a sore thumb.
That being said, though, let's go
Sounds
check
metal.
out the thing that doesn't leave us much time. Is anybody else coming?
The meeting thing?
Yeah, there's a gathering. I just want to see
It's just
what's
outside,
about.
so it's hard to
Oh yeah,
miss.
I'm coming.
What was that roll for?
I'm gonna be a dog and run into the square.
Okay.
Dig.
Totally
Catch up, losers.
necessary.
So necessary.
So as you guys step out into the square outside, you hear the cries of a baby. You remember that last night the guy that swindled you mentioned something about how one of the village women gave birth last week.
Mhm.
And that's probably the baby because
did?
there don't seem to be any other children around. It's only that baby and adults. So you see the village elder, his wife, and a few other important villagers like standing in front of the crowd, and they're speaking about how it's almost time for the tribute, and how the next offered tribute will be that baby.
I know it!
I wanted to, I want the crow to get on a roof and like watch the area or something.
Okay, no problem. You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're just discussing how it's time to make a new sacrifice. You see that the family of the baby is obviously not very happy. The woman is crying and holding her child very dearly. The father is hanging his head in resignation. It seems like it's been decided and they don't have a say in this.
Where? Oh, damn it. Alexander's gonna rub his eyes. He's gonna go, I was hoping O'Sullivan would have been wrong.
The villagers are not really arguing or anything. They're not fighting over this. It seems like this is something that they've done many times before, and it hasn't gotten easier. They're just trying to cope with some, heavy emotions right now about the whole situation.
Sorry, there's a helicopter outside my window.
No, how about that?
He's like, I had to close my
Yeah,
window.
they don't seem to be paying any attention to you guys, so it doesn't really matter. If you guys wanna just walk off and not worry about this matter, you can totally ignore it.
Oh god damn it.
I can like if my crow sees anything, he can just transmit me the info,
But
right?
that's the thing. Now, is it just them meeting, like, who's gonna get given up sort of deal?
It's already decided. I said the baby's gonna be the next sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
So it's not
This is why
happening
there's
now.
no children in town. Like basically they've been sacrificing the newborns.
So, yeah, so that's been happening now. Like,
Yeah.
it's not happening now,
Yeah.
it's happening later.
Yeah, it seems like they're about ready because the village elder said like it's about time for the tribute. So there you can hear them. They're discussing like later today. The child should be brought to their protector, so they can offer it as tribute for his services.
I'm curious what the
Right, I'm
protector
gonna
is.
try just shoving in the crowd and asking, like, it's like, what's this all about? Like, tribute, what time is it?
Go ahead.
Where?
Be a hero. Do it. I know you want to say it. I volunteer tribute.
The elder takes a look at you. The elder looks at you and says, "Stranger, this does not concern you. Please move along."
I don't remember him talking to the elder.
Yeah, but when he speaks up in the crowd, the elder is the one that addresses him.
What a bitch.
Get wrecked.
Alexander moves forward and goes, well, I just wanted to meet this so-called protector, that's all. Seems like a great
What?
guy.
Why?
Oh, I just wanted to talk. After all, we knew.
They all look
Do you want to go?
confused.
And I don't know anything about the traditions, he looks towards a baby, of this village. So I wish to know, that's all.
They explain how basically the guy is quote unquote protecting them from stuff, and that if he was not here, how this place would probably get destroyed by monsters, which they believe him even though they've seen no monsters around. And how he asked that every year he needs one human sacrifice, preferably newborns and such. And they've been offering it so he can keep their village safe.
Wait, so
That's-
it's preferably newborns. So it doesn't have to be?
He explains that in the past they used to offer him a few older and elderly villagers, but after that he got mad, saying that they are not worth the trouble, and he started specifically asking for younger ones. And later on, the village accepted that it's too cruel to give the young people away. So instead, they started giving away the newborns. Since they're young, they feel like the sin is smaller. Like the baby won't remember, it won't do anything. Like it's better to give off the babies instead.
I see.
What does he
So-
protect you from?
He really, really, monsters. He literally just said that.
It kind of perplexes me how O'Sullivan is the one that's supposed to be aloof and evil, and he's the only one that fucking listens.
Because I'm smart. I'm just not very fucking wise.
I mean, from the monsters who come here every day and don't do anything except for scaring people.
The reason they don't attack us is because of the Protector.
Has it ever occurred to you that he's sending those creatures here?
Even if he is, what do you expect us to do? Look around. And he shows off the villagers like, yeah, they're burly and all that, but they don't even have weapons.
Mhm. It
Well,
would not last.
You
It
have
seems
tons
like
of
you
gold
are in
and
luck.
resources.
yes, but they can't.
Well,
There's
gold
nothing else
will not
around.
Does
Very
not
good
kill
weapons.
enemies, does it?
But anyway,
Wow.
so happens you're in luck.
Oh!
Alexander steps a bit
Hold on,
more
I
forward.
can find this.
He goes, we just so happen to have weapons. And I'm sure
so
one
they
of
can
us
lower.
is more than enough for tribute.
Oh no, don't do it.
The elder scratches his beard. Why would you do this?
Well, I just want to find out if he's telling the truth or not. And if he's not, then I'll protect you. Simple.
He asks you again, why would you do this? Like he sees no reason for you to wanna do this. Why?
What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? I'm a hero.
A hero?
Sorry.
A hero?
Some of the villagers at this
No.
point can't hold it back anymore and they burst out in laughter laughing at you.
Alexander
The
just
elder
keeps on
just waves
smiling.
his hand. Quiet down, quiet down. He looks to the rest of the party for confirmation because Alexander quite right now looks like a fucking retard to him.
Yes, he's a retard, but he's also a hero.
So you are telling us that you will risk your lives for nothing without no reason?
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, no, you're
You're a
dog.
dog. Shush.
I tap the dog on the head. I go, "Psh." It's like, well, maybe some rations when we leave. That's about it. You know, a bit of food, a bit of water. That's it. Maybe some
He
scraps.
You don't
again
need-
looks confused. That can be arranged.
Awesome.
Ammo is gonna go full philosophical, and you don't need a reason to help people.
That too. Well said. Alexander pats him on the
But
back.
mostly rations.
We are gonna starve if we leave. That is also a thing. As much as
You
I hate
guys
it,
are.
say it.
The elder looks to one of the villagers in the crowd and gives him some kind of signal. The villager runs off, and after a while, he comes back with a small bag of provisions like food and stuff. And the elder says, "Well, We've never done something like this. If the protector kills you and he sees us as the ones who sent you, he will probably destroy the village as well. Why should we put our trust in you?
You could always run us out of town, figuratively.
Yeah, the elder notes. The guy in the crowd that was holding the provisions quietly just hands it over to Vic because he seems like the big tough guy around here, just from looks alone. And after that, the elder starts talking about some formal matter like we don't like strangers around here. Strangers around here, you are to leave. You're banished from the village and leave at once and stuff like that.
May we
Good
first
I go-
speak to a
hold
few
on.
people?
Hold on! I go along with the act and I say, well, I don't wanna.
What?
Alexander
The
was
elder
shocked
looks
at
a
us.
little
Oi.
bit flustered, not sure what to do.
Alexander tries salvaging this and goes, "Fine, we will leave, but I ask that we at least have one day to gather what we need." Alexander
Very
sort of
well,
check
one
out
day
this.
then. In 1 day's time,
No,
you are
no.
banished from the village.
So be it. Alexander tries hurrying off Sullivan despite his protests, trying to go along with it. It's too bad. They're banishing us. Come on, come on.
Aw, shucks.
You have to drag me.
so
I
he's
knocked
like,
him out and
"You
dragged him.
There's no point in knocking him out. He's playing he's playing along.
By the way, Vic, in the basket with provisions, there's 10 rations, so you guys can feed off of that for 2 days.
So yeah, I give everyone 2 rations.
Yeah, if you
This
wanna
can
split the
last me a
food like that,
lifetime.
it's fine. 2 rations each.
Well, Tally doesn't need food.
Yeah. She doesn't get any
Oh.
rations.
Well, from time to
Aw.
time she should eat too. But
True.
yeah, right now she's fine.
She just had a big meal.
I mean, it's not like she's gonna throw them out. She can share it
How much
later when
rations
someone's
Yeah.
out.
Just saying. Anyway, so yeah, you guys
much
had a
rations?
interesting town meeting. I mean, city meeting, village meeting, whatever. After that, everybody
Drop
starts
off.
going home. You see that the couple that's child was gonna be sacrificed. They just quietly bow their heads in appreciation and leave off to do their daily routines.
Alexander
You
gives
won't
a
get rid
thumbs
of me
up.
that easily.
Alexander just gives a thumb up and he's holding O'Sullivan's head.
How much do rations weigh?
How much what?
How much do rations weigh?
5 rations weigh 1. So as long as you have under 5 rations, it's just counted as 1 weight.
But
Fair enough.
that's not fair.
I'm sorry.
Life ain't
Screw you.
fair.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. But anyway. Right, we have 1 day
Uh,
to check out what's within this town before we go on our little adventure. By the way, Alexander bows to everybody. Thank you for going along with that.
The family of the baby is going back to their usual business.
Yeah, the mother is going home so she can take care of her child, and the father is going to the fields so he can work.
I want the crow to catch up with the mother.
Oh, you wanna keep an eye on the baby just in case.
Wait, what's actually happening to the baby right now?
Like I said, the mother is going home so she can take care of her baby. It's a newborn, so it requires a lot of care and attention.
It's in the home right now.
Yeah, it's going home.
Shut the fuck up, you little twerp. Wah.
Oh, Sullivan sound effects right there.
Perfect.
Like, I'm assuming she's going to the baby's room or something, and I want the crow to go in
Oh,
there,
they have
maybe through
pretty
a
simple
window.
like village wooden houses, so there's not really rooms. They're just one big room.
Well, I want the crow to go inside it,
Okay.
and I want to him to ask. Does he have a name?
Dude, I don't
You
think crows
stupid.
normally talk. You're gonna freak them the fuck out.
Are you
I
stupid?
well, the crow's gonna be hidden.
Okay.
Oh,
Under
that'll
his
just
hat.
freak him out even more.
He's doing a ratatouille where the crow's hiding under his hat.
So yeah, what
So-
are you guys gonna spend the day doing then? You decided you need one day to look around. What's gonna happen? I assume you guys are
I
gonna
wanna
like.
cast magic.
Okay, cast magic.
What are you casting?
What you casting?
I cast magic.
What magic?
Detect
General
magic.
Oh, detect magic. 8. Well, you don't have to worry about forgetting or any kind of attention right now because nobody cares. You're in a safe zone and stuff like that. You cast your magic, and what sticks out like a sore thumb is like the branch of the Arx Magus Librarium. It's literally made out of magic. So yeah, it's kind of like it's only magic right in front of you.
Okay.
It's so fucking bright. It's like a fucking beacon. You don't detect anything else out of the ordinary around
That's
you.
not how it works. It says one of my senses is briefly attuned to magic. The GM will tell you what here is magical.
Okay, I told you what here is magical.
That's it.
This is
Thank
a
you.
normal village, dude. What do you want here?
I know, but I never know. And
Okay.
you're just saying you can't detect anything else because of this thing. It's like, no, it's bullshit.
No, it's fine. That's the only magical thing around. You're pretty sure there's nothing else.
Thank you.
The crow is wanted to talk to the mother. Well hidden.
Uh,
Oh my god.
I think that's even worse.
I mean, you know, the crow
Mysterious
does
voice.
what crow does.
Okay, what's it say?
He asks, does he have a name?
Ah, she freaks out. Who's there? She grabs the nearby frying pan. What's going on? Review yourself.
Ha.
I'm asking again. Does he have a name?
She looks a little bit wary and thinks about it for a second, and finally answers you, Mia.
Are you agreeing with this?
I have no choice.
Why do you think you have no choice?
It's the only way to protect the village.
Ha.
Did you bother looking for another way?
Like what? We can't
How far
fight.
are you
How are
willing
we
to-
meant to protect ourselves?
How far are you willing to go to protect your child?
Why would you ask such a dumb question?
You're not there, O'Sullivan.
You see that the mother is
Who
getting
said that
uncomfortable
was
with this
in
conversation,
character?
considering like she doesn't know who it is to begin with. So she stays silent. She doesn't answer.
Okay, the crow is gonna get on the seat somewhere in where it's visible.
Yeah, obviously she hasn't seen anything like this, so she freaks the fuck out when she sees a crow that's talking. She starts swinging the pan around, by the way.
Well, he has 3 decks, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, I don't think she can hit you. She's more panicking rather than anything else.
Yeah.
She's
Probably
the
hit
baby.
the baby at this point.
Wow. We think the same evil thoughts.
So yeah, what are the rest of you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna sharpen my sword.
Oh, cool. Unfortunately, there's no blacksmiths, no armorers, nothing like that in town.
I
so
mean,
you're
I
on
have
your own.
a whetstone. Yeah, I have a whetstone. I just sharpen it.
Yeah, sure.
So wait, no
Cool.
blacksmith?
Yeah, they don't have any weapons. No armorsmiths, no blacksmiths, nothing like that. They're farmers.
Ah, shit. An incredible idea.
We don't
If
know
you
what
open
your
up a
idea
blacksmith
was.
store here, you're gonna make a killing. The problem is that you have to import all your materials because all they have is gold.
Golden
Make
weapons
Wasn't there like a
suck.
metal thing graveyard?
Should make
True,
golden
but you don't know
weapons.
what kind of metal it is. It could be iron, it could be tin, it could be copper.
Could be
I
gold.
could care less right now.
It could be even more gold.
Speaking of which, I'm curious that you guys haven't thought about to ask me yet, but if they don't have any other materials, how did they build their houses? The nails are literally made out of gold.
I asked this and no one cared.
Well,
Or
I don't
they
know
got
how to.
so
I don't
all
know
the
how
rest
to
is
break
like-
this to you.
wood and stuff, but they've got little golden nails just going in everywhere. Jesus.
That is terrible, terrible
Horrible
work.
design.
But wait, you said they don't have
the nails will
materials.
bend in the wood, causing
So
a
swag.
structural collapse.
You know
How
what?
were they still standing?
By the way, you know what, Alexander? Given that they said, "Oh, we have no materials," he's gonna go over to the junkyard because he's like, "Wait, I swear I saw something over here." So why ain't they using this?
When you go there, you realize that the junkyard, what you thought was a junkyard, is actually there's no metal in there. It's all plastic and all kinds of weird materials that are not like normal metals. It's basically some kind of products that have been processed. Since you came from a city that's technically advanced, they still use like materials like metals and steel and stuff like that. But this is the kind of stuff that makes no sense to you. Like this, it's basically like plastic and stuff, materials like that, and plexiglass. Like this material is see-through and it's very hard, yet the shape, the size, it can't be reforged like normal steel and stuff like that, and you're not sure how to handle it.
Alexander's touching the see-through plastic, going, "It's just like flexiglass." Ah. Alchemist made flexible glass in his home country, so he's like, amazing.
So yeah, in this mountain of junk, there's a lot of weird stuff that you've never seen before. Do you want to roll to see if you find something cool?
Sure, I might as well have Alexander go dumpster diving before going see the library guy.
The sun realities.
This stone reality is just straight up intelligence, isn't it?
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom, I keep forgetting. Oh,
8. Okay. So ask one of these questions.
oh, hang on, I forgot to. I thought I had it open, but I didn't. Where's my dungeon world? There we go. It's fine, I have it. Don't worry. Stone realities, there it is. What here is useful or valuable to me would be the best question.
Okay then, so as
Or
you
what
sift all
should-
through the trash, it doesn't take you long to spot out something interesting under the rubble. It seems to be actually made out of some harder material than the plastic that you saw earlier, and unlike the other plastic bits and stuff, it's not see-through. It's very solid and you can't see through it. When you run your hand on it and bang on it, it gives off a nice metallic sound, even though from the texture and the feel you deduce that either it's some kind of metal that you've never seen before or it's not metal at all. And since around the time where you were growing up in the city, Bolan was becoming very very famous about his basically robotic experiments and stuff. He's basically in this world the father of robotics. He's the first man that dabbled in the thought of making artificial humans and robots and stuff like that. You see that this mimics some kind of creation that probably he would know about because he's the father, of course, of
Can
all
I
this
try
stuff.
cross-referencing it with my book?
Do what?
Can I cross-reference it with my book?
Oh, you have one of his books, right?
Yes.
Actually, when you cipher through his book, you find exactly the same face in the book. This is a machine that was made by Bolan himself. Do you
No
start digging it
way.
out?
Yes.
As you start digging it out and uncovering its body, you see that it's smashed and almost completely destroyed. Well, not through normal means. Like, it seems like it's been superheated from something, and its entire body is literally melted, and it has become part of the plastic and trash around it. And
So
you
it's
see that
become
at the
slagged.
core where his body is supposed to be, in the book it says there's supposed to be a power source in there. There's a huge hole through it. Even though the container and the chest itself, the cavity seems to be fine, it seems that the power source inside has been ripped off and out of it. This thing needs a power source. If it can run, it's not gonna run without a power source. Also,
Does
another
it
thing to look,
describe?
it seems that the head has been halfway destroyed and melted, presumably because most of Boland's machines, up to a certain point, they had most of their important parts inside their chest and inside their head. But this model seems to be different. Even though there's not unfortunately still can't read much about the book, but this model was built differently and its vital spots are actually in its legs for some reason. Even though the limbs seem like a very bad idea, he was still experimenting. So he made the legs extra thick and hard, and that's where all the precious stuff were kept. So
So it's a prototype.
it's a
Never
prototype,
skip
yes.
leg
Which is
day.
why the head, even though most would consider the head a weak spot, the head was actually just a decoy. The head was not a weak spot for this machine.
The
Well, it does
eyes
kind
are
of make
also
sense.
its
I mean, who would ever think to shoot for the legs instead of
I
the
would.
rest of its body?
Yeah.
Shoot for the legs. Now
Oh,
it can only crawl towards me.
It has big
Like I
arms.
said, the legs are extra reinforced, so yeah.
But yeah, anyway, if this power core, does it describe it in any way? Is it magical, burning?
No, he
or-
doesn't believe in magic. That's for idiots and lazy people. That's his view on magic. He believes in science and technology. So he had some kind of power core that electricity ran through that shit. But now it's long gone. You don't have anything like that. But maybe you have something else that has a lot of power, that can power that thing.
Now this depends. Who would have? Let me see. No, I don't have anything.
Are you
So
sure?
that means, yeah, I don't think so. I got the engineer's book.
Dude, it needs some kind of strong power source.
Crystal shard.
Yeah, dumbass.
Where am I?
Oh.
Yeah, you idiot.
Now I'm sorry if I didn't
It
immediately
doesn't
go
matter.
to.
It doesn't matter what kind of power source it is, as long as it gives off a lot of energy, and those crystal shards are just brimming with energy.
Right
That's the
then.
whole reason you have to keep them locked up, dude. Do you remember what they did to those monsters? They evolved them
Exactly.
and changed them.
Exactly. So my first thought wasn't to stick the uber dangerous crystal into the potentially dangerous robot, but I guess it is slag, so it can't do much to me. Its arms are not
Also,
there,
keep
right?
in mind, those things were living beings. Does this look like a living being to you?
True.
Could be AI.
Okay.
He looks dead.
Right. Wait,
Hmm.
is anybody else here with me? Did anyone watch Alexander dig through trash?
No.
Or were you just going, "Oh, what the fuck is that guy doing?
We probably all did that at some point.
By the way, you hear suddenly, as you're worrying about these intentions in the air, you hear squeak, 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 squeak. And when you turn around, you see a plastic-eating mouse.
What?
What?
Yeah, a
Kill
mouse
it.
that eats plastic. It's a see-through mouse.
What?
Yeah, it's eating
Dude.
plastic very happily.
That's awesome.
I quit.
Okay.
Screw this world. I'm killing myself. Fireball to the face.
Just burns off your beard. Now
Okay.
you're hairless. But
Let's move
anyway,
along.
okay. So I guess I take out one of the crystals, I'm gonna be extra careful. I'm gonna have like a little. I gotta get like a long stick or something just in case I have to poke it out of it. Because I don't trust these
Wait.
shards as far as I can
Wait.
throw them.
Okay,
What?
but hold on. If no one else went with him, you know what? Screw it. I already figured out why. Keep going.
What?
Right.
That was so
Okay.
weird.
I have no idea
Right.
what just happened.
O'Sullivan knows something and isn't telling. But anyway, Alexander
'Cause I'm not
tries
there.
tries to position one of the shards into it.
As you place one of the shards inside the machine, you see that some weird clinking sounds start going off. What about the mouse? Oh, you know why I said something about the mouse. Shh, O'Sullivan.
Shut the hell up! That's why I whispered you and didn't say, "Hey, I know everything."
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I have no idea what you mean. The mouse was just there for fun. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Are you disappointed now?
The silence of shame.
his hate rises.
I guess this is why he hates me so much.
Anyway,
Anyway,
So,
so you
it's
hear the
clinking.
machine making some weird clinking noises. You realize that this thing has been inactive for quite a while. Honestly, you're surprised it hasn't rusted. Well, maybe it can't rust because of the material it's made of, you're not sure. So, after a while, you see that the quote-unquote eyes on the quote-unquote face flare up and it starts waking up. It tries to move and such, but it's pretty impossible considering it's melted into the trash and it's half destroyed. The machine starts to timbo left and right, unsure what's going on. And then you see that the trash around you starts to move very violently. Roll to stay on your feet. No, just kidding, you fall. You fall off the trash pile. And right next to the mouse.
only because you know that I would be able to stay on.
Hope you don't have
So-
plastic on.
So after a while, you see that the metal parts and the plastic parts, everything starts melding inside the robot like it's a living creature. And the metal and the plastic starts binding itself and crunching itself together, and it starts forming its new body. Soon enough, you see that the machine is fully repaired, and it's all the trash that was around it is gone because it's now part of its body.
You've made a mistake.
What else is new?
Oh wow.
So yeah, considering it got all sort of trash inside its body, you see that it's got different colors and it seems like it's a mishmash of things. The machine
Made a
slowly
terrible mistake.
stands up, and as you stand up, it walks up right in front of you, like uncomfortably so. This machine obviously has no sense of personal space. It's literally right in your face. If you stick out your tongue, you're gonna lick its face. That's how close it is. And it's just quietly staring at you.
Alexander stares
Chef,
back for a
chef,
moment and
chef.
goes. He's like, I did not expect this.
I want to eat your babies.
You're welcome, bitch.
Hello. Alexander says a bit nervously.
Welcome to the trash pile, bitch.
Welcome to the trash pile. Grabs Alexander, crushes him.
No, that's what the robot says. The robot just
Wait, is it just making fax machine noises?
The machine makes some weird noises.
Great, he's getting a fax. Alexander
Great.
The
goes,
machine,
It's running on
the machine
dial.
just stands in front of you and it makes weird sounds for about 1 or 2 minutes as it listens to you, and suddenly it stops making those noises. Yeah, then it reaches out for a pile of trash and grabs it in its arm, and then it brings it to its face and its throat, and then the trash starts to become a part of it. And after a while, you hear that the machine starts to speak. Language recorded, archived. What is this language?
wait, what? Well, yeah, it's not human. What would I call it? Just I
More
guess
like
it's,
common,
Common.
probably, considering this
Yeah,
world is
common.
all messed up.
it's like I guess you would call it common. There's no point in me telling you my country's language.
Common. Language, archived, common. Thank you, organic life form. And he just continues to stare at you.
No problem. I didn't exactly expect you to get back up after this whole thing. I only expected to be able to talk to you. That's some impressive ability.
He just stares at you. You didn't ask any
Uh,
questions, so he just stares at you.
Anyway, Alexander looks like he's about to fanboy. He goes, tell me, were you really made by somebody named Bolan?
He starts going through his memory. No ID match. Memory damaged.
I see. So, do you know why you're here?
No ID match. Memory damaged.
Ah, I see. So you can't remember why you're here. Do you remember no purpose, or better yet, tell me what you do remember up until this point.
I remember organic life form teaching me its language.
Wow, you're a completely blank slate. Alexander gets out the book and tries seeing, like, is there anything mentioning this?
Considering how it reacts, it seems that its database has been damaged in some way. So, and it's probably been inactive for quite a long time. So it's been resetted in order to maintain its stability
Integrity.
and ability to basically
yeah.
Kill
resuscitate
everything.
itself. So it's
In other words-
basically, yeah, it's restarted completely.
Yeah, he's been formatted. He formatted himself, that's basically it. Great.
So we can
So
use
now
it, maybe.
Great, we just got a
By the
robot
way,
with no
at this point you
apps.
see the small mouse that was earlier all over the place. Now, squeeze, 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 squeeze. It goes to the robot and it starts nibbling on its foot. The robot looks down and
You're gonna crush
is
it.
trying
right?
to trying to put two and two together what's going on, and it suddenly goes, enemy, threat detected, must preserve self, and it raises its
Wait,
foot
what?
to crush the mouse with it.
Yes.
Whoa,
Yep.
whoa, wait. Alexander tries stopping him, but he's putting hands up, but he's not getting in the way of his robotic foot. He's like, wait.
He stops.
Alexander gets a piece of plastic that he saw before. I suspect there's still a few bits around. And he motions to a mouse and throws it away.
Destruction tactics successful.
Yeah, that's normally better than squashing the wildlife.
It was threat to my existence.
That's true, but it doesn't mean you have to kill it.
Threats to existence dangerous. Eliminate.
They could do with a bit
Exterminate.
beating up, but or thrown away, it's fine. Just anyway, that's not important. What now? I kind of feel responsible. I brought you back to life, but I'm not sure what to do now.
There's
How
no
about you
weapon.
help me?
Party members about this?
Organic
Yes.
life form seems confused.
That makes two of us. How about you come with me for a second? I got some other organics for you to meet.
Right to terminate.
I can't wait to bark at the robot.
This unit is confused. Why must I meet other organic life forms?
Well, I'm trying to help you. I mean, would you rather do your own thing? What were you gonna do?
Help. I don't understand. Definition for help required.
Well, helping people, you know, aid. You know aid, don't you? In other words, I'm aiding you.
Concept of aid. No match.
In other
Doesn't he
words, I'm
have, like,
gonna
a-
try accomplishing your goals.
This unit has no goals.
That's
Well,
what I'm
give
trying
him
to
a
help
goal.
you with. I'm trying to give you a goal.
Does this unit
That's what
have
I'm
a
trying to
soul?
help you with.
The unit is still confused.
The unit wants to slap a bitch.
Oh dear. Hang on a minute, and we got to stop recording here as well. Woohoo! Alright, bye everyone. See you in a moment.